Good morning. Now I am going to speak about prathyahara. Pratyahara. What is this? Is playing a pivotal role in Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga, we know Yamam, Niyamam, Asanam, Pranayamam. They are Bahirmukham, outward. And Dhyanam, Dharana, Dhyanam, Samadhi, these are inward. But this Pratyahara is a gear change. It plays a pivotal role in taking you from the outer to the inner world. Pratyahara takes you from the outer to the inner world. Yama, Niyama, Asana and Pranayama help you to live in this body in a healthy manner, to enjoy the world, to keep your body fit for everything. You can enjoy this world as well as you can practice yoga also. So in this Bahirmukha, Yama, Niyama, Asana, both are allowed. You can either meditate or with this yogic energy, you can be a successful businessman or you can shine in any vaka field. But when you do Pratyahara, then only you will enter into the inner world for yogic realization. Ordinary yoga asana, people confuse between asana and yoga. Everybody says, I do yoga. All business people doing yoga, all children doing yoga, all housewives doing yoga. That is for the physical fitness yoga, that is. If you want to become yogi, then pratyahara practice is essential. That takes you to the inner world, actual aim of yoga. Mere learning yogasana and pranayama cannot do anything. If you learn a course of engineer, then you should become an engineer. Then only you will be an engineer. Some students study engineer and become businessman, grocery business. Then he cannot be called as an engineer. So one can be called an engineer only if he practices works as an engineer. The same if one is a doctor, one has completed MBBS or doctor course and he is doing some business or construction work, then he is not a doctor. He learned MBBS, but only when he enters into the field of treatment, he will be a skilled doctor. The doctor becomes a doctor when he works as a doctor. In the same way, yogi becomes yogi. A yoga practitioner becomes yogi only if he practices pratyahara. Then only he can turn inside. As long as the five senses are facing out, your energy will be drained towards material gains. Then what happens when you turn inside, they will become the torch bearer for the spiritual life. So, in Tirumandram is a great Shiva Yoga book. There is in Tamil and English version is very less, and a lot of things are explained in that. So the Jnanendriyas, if you turn inside, they will be a torch bearer for your inner world and it will show you Shiva inside you. Kalla Pulanayindum Kala Mani Vilakke. They are just like the temple lights which are inside and near Shivalinga. That will show you Shivalinga inside you. So when turned outside, it will pull you outward, and when you turn inside, it will show you Shiva. You are Shiva, self-realization. So this is the role of Jnanendriyas. So Jnanendriyas are very important. You cannot totally shut down. Pratyahara means not to shut down the Jnanendriyas. You cannot shut down because knowledge comes only through Jnanendriyas. Jnana means knowledge. So they are the instruments of knowledge. And you enjoy this world, that is also by these five senses, Pulan Nugarchi. So, both are possible that you should use it in a positive way. It is not to shut down, but to withdraw inside, to focus inside. Use the Jnanendriyas to study your inner self. Use the Jnanendriyas to study your inner self, not shutting down. You do it when you are young. In Tirumantra it is told, after 85 every Jnanendriya will fail. Then you need not try to prathyahara. Automatically it will happen. After 80 years or 90 years, Jnanendriya one by one they will fail automatically. So you should turn it, then you cannot turn inside. Actual failure, after failure of the five senses, eyesight down and skin not working, nose not smelling, ear down, then you cannot turn inside. They are stagnant. So one should do pratyahara when he is young. When the Jnanendriyas are in full heights, then only it will turn inside and show you what is inside you. It will help you to eradicate negative energy from you. It will show you the weaknesses. And finally, it will lift you as Shiva. Then Jiva becomes a Shiva. So this pivotal role is done by pratyahara. You cannot do all of a sudden. You should do angusam avana ainjaluttume. In Tirumandram, it shows just like a Mahat holding this angusa in his hand and controls the big element with this tool. You have to do control the five senses with the angusa called Panchashara. Angusam avana aindeluttumame. So the Namasivaya mantra will help you to turn the Jnanendriyas inside. That is mentioned in Tirumandram. Moreover, this I have developed a practical program for pratyahara practicals. In Siddha literature, when I analyze many Siddha literature, there are mantras and mudras to control Jnanendriyas, eyes, ears, nose, separately every five Jnanendriyas. So everybody is focusing on these Jnanendriya five senses, and not only that, more powerful internal instrument is there that we call as Antakarana. The Antakarana, Siddham, Buddhi, Manam and Ahankara more powerful than the Jnanendriyas. To control the Jnanendriyas, you have to practice Antakarana Pratyahara first. Siddham, Buddhi, Manam, Ahankara. Ahankara will always tend you to engage in material pleasures. And you should control with the Buddhi. Buddhi is a supervisor. You should use Buddhi as a tool to control the Ahankara. Then only its involvement in the material world will slow down. Then you turn the mind inward. Siddham is the inward mind, where you can deposit the energy for meditation. Manas is a factor which takes your energy out and wastes it. So with the Buddhi and controlled Ahankara, you turn the mind to inward, then only the energy will flow inside and it will be deposited in Siddha. Then the Siddha becomes a Shivalinga. And it goes from Mooladhara, four petals are there. The Siddham, Buddhi, Manaha, Ahankara energy are present in the four petals, and they move upward. And they get deposited in two places. One is Manomani Chakra in the upper palate, and also in the Brahmarandra, where four petals are there. The energy present in these four petals, excluding Ahankara, will go upward and will get deposited in the upward Brahmarandra. That is called Antakarana Pratyahara. After Antakarana Pratyahara, only you can control Jnanendriya Pratyahara. So Pratyahara is not mere five sense control. The Antakarana Pratyahara is there. If you want to control this Antakarana Pratyahara, before that you have to do Nadi Traya Pratyahara. Nadi Traya Prayada Pingala Susumna, how to control it with the Kalas, deity, mantras and mudra formulas are with me. I am teaching. Already teaching in the US students, for the US students. So Antakarana Pratyahara you have to do. That is very important. Before that, you have to do some other Dasavayu pratyahara. Dasavayu pratyahara, you have to control all these. Because these dasavayus are connected with the the five adharas from Mooladhara to Visuddhi. Because these Mooladhara to Visuddhi are connected with the Anandriyas. There's Visuddhi is connected to the ear and skin, Anagada is connected to skin, and this Manipura connected to eye, Swadhisthana connected to tongue, and Mooladhara connected to skin. Moreover, in the Mooladhara, Andakarana, 4 petals are there. When you control that, energy will also be controlled. Moreover, the main pranas, Pancha pranas, are connected with the Mooladhara to Visuddhi. So they should also be contained. For that, this prana pratyahara you have to do. So, pratyahara is not an easy joke, it's not mere meditation as you see in some YouTubes and some yoga teachers. Even Muslims and Christians are handling yoga, but in a tilted manner. That is the problem. So, if you want to do pratyahara to become a real yogi, then you have to start with prana pratyahara. A practical thing you have to do for a minimum 5 hours. Then you have to do this the Aditraya Pratyahara, that you have to do for 3 hours separately. After you have to do this Andakarana Pratyahara, that needs 4 hours. And after that only you can do Jnanendriya Pratyahara, it will take 5 hours. These programs are devised with and it is the Kala, deity, mantra, and mudras are engaged in this, so that you will feel the energy being pulled inward, and you will see the spiritual energy increasing in you. That practical I am giving. I think such a practical you cannot get anywhere. You can study the YouTubes, or now YouTube is the main source of knowledge. I am giving the sannyasis as well as those who want to aspire as yogis and yogic realization may contact me for classes, direct classes and online classes. I will conduct. Thank you.